Oh, wait.
There you go. Yep.
Today we are reviewing our first static car. Joey, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
I'm Joey. This is my 2012 Scion TC. It's a little lowered, nothing crazy.
If you guys remember, about a month ago, we reviewed a Scion TC that was on air suspension. He was one of the TC twins, and today we have the other half of the TC twin, slightly cooler TC twin, because he's static. This is the static twin.
I heard he liked my front bumper more. That's all I heard.
I do like your front bumper a lot more than Joey's, or John's. I keep getting.
We gonna do this all day?
So this is TC Joey. Last month we reviewed TC John's car. It's gonna get a little confusing because I'm gonna keep calling him John, just like I called him Joey. It gets a little confusing, but it is what it is. Today we're checking out Joey's car, and I'm super excited. Do you want to give the boys a little walk around at your car?
Yeah. Come. I'm gonna get this out of the way now, okay?
What?
I am manual.
Wait, does it got the third pedal? Do it got the third? Oh, it
got the third pedal.
It got the third pedal.
But why would I not have a third pedal?
So that's another thing that makes you a little bit cooler than John. The static and the manual. He got the third pedal. So first, let's go over the wheels.
So I got SSR Vienna Crees. They're 18 by 11, 5.5-inch lip and barrel. And I got 225/40s on them, Westlakes.
How much camber are you running in the front and the back?
12 in the front and 17 in the rear. My bumper is very different, okay? It's an OEM bumper. I cut out the badge and I just said, you know what? I'm gonna just body fill it and call it a day. So the badge was from here all the way to here, and there was like a big hump right here from the circle being there. It just got filled here.
No badge looks so much better. What headlights are those?
Those are Spec D, and same with the taillights.
Okay.
So these are a little more common, but the tails are super rare.
Wait, let's go look at the tails real quick. Wait, what do you mean they're rare? Like nobody has them?
They aren't selling them anymore.
I like them. I like the tails. So the silver with the chrome, like I would never do it because I'd be too scared to do it, but it looks good.
Yeah.
I like the silver with the chrome. What front lip is this?
It's a 5-axis.
It's got a little teeny bit of wear on it, but bro, for being a static car, that's clean. I mean, bro, the bumper's in good condition, the lip's in good condition. It doesn't really look like it's a static bumper, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What side skirts do you have?
Trying to get me to not gatekeep any of my shit right now, man.
Nah,
all right.
Nah, so TC Joey has one of the nicest TCs out there. Actually, dare I say it, the best static TC, because my boy did win that award at Slammedenuff. The boys want to know, what side skirts do you have?
They're King Fiber. So it's a brand out of Puerto Rico, and they make a bunch of shit for Toyota. The thing that sucks is it's fiberglass.
I'm really curious to see actually how destroyed this fiberglass side skirt is. He's static, and it's a fiberglass side skirt. So let's see. Where is it destroyed?
Oh, bro, that little ass crack, bro.
Yeah. Bro, a little itty bitty crack. For it being fiberglass and for it being a static car, look how low it's
I'm about to tell you why they're not destroyed. I had Aero metal skirts underneath them before this. That took a lot of the pressure off.
Bro.
But I cut it and it's a skid plate underneath the fiberglass now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's a metal skid plate underneath the fiberglass. Bro, that's so smart.
And then the bolts are countersinked. I used to have self-taps in it. Scraped through all of them. I was so hard to get the Aero off the first time. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. I countersinked it. The bolt's literally above the skirt. Yeah. No, it's above it. Bro. It's like synced. If you put your finger underneath it, you can probably feel it. You can't see it on the camera.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah,
bro.
It's like a normal skid plate for
it's
a static car, but I don't need a skid plate because my motor's 2 inches above the subframe now.
So you raised your motor, but dude, that's so fire. That's actually a good idea. I really like that. You know a lot of people are gonna take this idea soon, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm really okay with that. Help the homies save their fiberglass. It sucks because fiberglass looks so good, but it cracks so easy.
So easy. So you said your motor's raised. How did you raise your motor? You just put washers in it?
So, okay, everyone gets this wrong. Everyone's like, don't put washers.
Do you want to show the boys
anything? I can show you, but it won't show good.
Yo, wait, what's the purple? It's got all the purple.
No, it was my racer phases.
So here's the motor mount.
So this is a piece of metal with a hole in it. It's basically like a plate spacer. That's how I have it for there. You're probably not gonna be able to see it, but it's the back mount that has washers. But all these bolts are grade 10 bolts. It doesn't matter on what you use material-wise, basically. Just drill a hole through it, washers, none of that really matters. It's the bolt you use. You can use any normal bolt and it can snap. If you have a grade 10 or more bolt, that's what matters.
Because it holds the vibration.
It's only an inch raise, but my frame sits low as shit.
This is one of the coolest things about this car.
So when you reach a certain point of static, it's either you drag through your gas tank or you do something smart about it and relocate it. I took that to another level and I decided just relocate it into the trunk.
Reload, not even the gas tank, you got a whole fuel cell.
Yeah, it looks way nicer. Just throwing a stock tank in there, probably take up the back seats too with how big the tank is.
It would look ugly.
It's a 15 gallon. It looks super nice. I don't think to complain about.
Wait, it's a 15 gallon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I see it. All right.
It's
all right.
tall. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tall. It's tall, boy. It looks nice. That's a whole trunk setup.
Honestly, because we throwing shots, my trunk set better than my brother's, and he's on air. we taking shots. Okay. It makes my car really unique.
Apparently, TCs don't come with a fuel return, and you had to make your own fuel return?
So it doesn't come with a return. The pump is different. So everything on this is custom. Shout out Marshall. He was the one that helped me do this. He was the one that explained everything really well to me and helped me do this. And it worked out perfectly. So I got aftermarket return, external fuel pump. So it's really loud in here.
It's really cool that you guys had to figure out a whole return situation because this car stock doesn't come with a fuel return.
It just makes me feel like I'm above like any TC's like aspects.
Way to stay humble, bro.
I mean, no, it's true though. Like in the aspect of like, I didn't rig it together. I took the time.
Yeah.
I didn't just say, I'm gonna throw this in, make it look bad. I took my time. I got everything nice.
A lot of time and money into this.
I try not to rush it.
The gas tank was, I'm guessing, the lowest part of your car besides the exhaust?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that the gas tank's in the trunk now, the exhaust is actually raised.
Oh, yeah, because you can do that now.
Because it sat like,
yeah.
Like, so this was the gas tank and this was the exhaust.
Yeah.
So it's raised now. I went smaller pipe. Instead of 3.5, it's 2.5 until it's got like the coupling for the blast pipe.
Yeah.
It just works.
I never even thought about that. That's so fire. But I really like that whole thing. Like, you got rid of the fuel tank and now you can raise your exhaust a little bit. So that's actually really fire.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now that this is loose, like the hangers are shot now. It does hit the ground sometimes, but not horrible. Everything on this car is built to mob.
Built to Bob. I like that. I like that. And then what tint do you have? Luminous? What color?
Nebula Black, I think it's called.
Oh, this
is
is
changed the name, yeah.
So I'm a little too scared to drive this car, so we're not gonna drive it. Joey's gonna drive it because I don't want to destroy his car and be liable for any damages. So he's gonna drive it. We're gonna go for a ride along, and this is my first proper static car. I'm really excited.
It's nice. It's not horrible.
Yo, please don't tell me that cop's just waiting for us.
I hope not.
What the fuck? I rode in a static car before, but it was on washers. This is on proper springs, you said?
Yeah, this is on 50Ks.
For all my bag homies, it feels like we're riding at 120 PSI right now. This is what it usually feels like. But you know what? It's not that bad. I see how it could be fun. I see why a lot of people do it.
Like this bump's probably about to be bad.
Really? Let's see.
Oh no, never mind.
Eat that.
It's this one probably.
So wait.
There you go. Yep.
I like this. God damn.
See, but that's not
you
bad.
feel the road.
Yeah, you feel the road.
So how many months of trial and error did you have to go to make it? Because I'm not gonna lie, this car rides really nice. For a static car, I always think like static cars ride like shit. You're bouncing all over the place. So like how many months of trial and error did you have to go through until you learned?
My last setup from 2021, my stock bumper without the lip or anything sat on the floor. Half of my side skirt sat on the floor in the front, and half of it was, you know, in the air a little bit because of it braking.
For anybody that doesn't know, braking means like the front of his car was on the ground and the back of it was higher up.
It took me a couple months to really figure it out. I do have full turn too.
You have full lock?
Yeah,
What?
I do. It pops out the passenger bumper a little bit, but I try not to.
Dude, having full lock is crazy. Like
honestly, even my last step, I tucked way harder.
Yeah.
And I was still good.
I have no turn radius and it sucks.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't get it. That was straight track. That was not that bad.
It wasn't. Dude, this car's riding a lot nicer than I thought for a static car. I don't know if it's just a TC though, because your brother's car drives really nice. It might just be a TC thing.
Any car can drive nice static if you put the time, research, and effort into it. That's all it takes. Obviously money too. You know.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of the money. So I want to address this misconception. A lot of people think that static is something that you do because you can't afford bags. Complete opposite.
Yeah.
I just wanted to address that misconception because a lot of people think that, but it's not true. If you do static properly, it gets expensive.
It depends on the car. TCs, I've realized, it's a very slept on car.
Also, can we address how old you are? I mean, it was just your birthday like 2 weeks ago.
I'm 20.
Yeah. No, but he's 20 years old. When we did your brother's car review, he was 19. But it's crazy. Like, he's had this car since he was 19, like static like this. For being 19 years old, bro, props. One last walk around of the car. Here is the static TC. God damn, bro. Here's that guy. I wonder if he's gonna say something to you. Hey, how's it going?
What's wrong with your tires?
Just a look.
How the hell you do that?
Custom parts.
I would think so. Okay.
Take care. Well, you have been outside, bro. We're from New Jersey. You've taken this thing to Florida, mobbed in Florida, took this thing to Tennessee. We mobbed in Tennessee. You've been outside this year.
I've been outside.
And this car mobbed, dude. It didn't break down in Tennessee. It didn't break down in Florida. This car's been reliable.
Honestly, just check your bolts. Give everything an extra crank or two, an extra tugga before you leave for shit. Check your alignment, check your PSI, you're good.
Okay.
As long as you do everything right the first time, you should be good.
Is that your advice to the kids out there watching?
Whatever John said, don't believe him. I don't know what he said some bullshit. He said something weird. Just buy wheels that don't fit and make them fit. Like, no, don't do that.
You just buy wheels that you think are oversized and then you make them fit.
I feel like that's terrible advice.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. The best advice to give you if you want 3-piece wheels, buy the faces first, measure everything out from like, if you're tucking the sides of the quarter and the fender, if you want to be fender lip, top of the lip, all that, and just really take time to do math and all that. This is all mathematics. I sucked at math in school. I somehow did this.
I like the car. It's a good static experience, and the car actually rode a lot better than what I thought. I didn't like static, and I didn't like TCs, and you guys made me first like TCs, and now like slowly you got me onto static. Like I was completely not with static.
Bobber in a static car soon.
Listen. One day, I might get a car, and I might make it static. Today's not that day. But one day it might happen.
Okay, not today.
Not today, but
Someday
maybe
in
one
the
day.
future.
Someday.
Listen, we're not going anywhere.
I'm hyped we got to see this car, and I'm really excited for everything that you're gonna do in the future with it. I want to see this car again once you figure out your whole next version of this car. We're gonna do a part 2. I am so down. Let's go. Anything else you want to say?
Drive like you park it.
Drive it like you park it. I like that. That's gonna be it for this one, boys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.